What up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy GS Man, and we are going to go on ahead and showcase us unlocking both Deion Sanders Master Freeze right now. So first and foremost, man, we're going to go on ahead and get the Ghost of Madden Master Deion Sanders. I bought the last two I needed from the auction house to get Deion Sanders, and this card looks phenomenal. 96 overall, and he also has such great coverage. I mean, we're talking 95 speed. Look at that man coverage. Look at that zone coverage. 96 man, 94 zone, 96 acceleration. You compare him to everybody else, and there's no question that this man Deion is the best coverage guy in the game, as he should be if Deion is available in the game, because, you know, he's arguably the greatest coverage cornerback of all time. And I'm really excited to see how this guy does. So now we purchased all the, look at my coins from before and after. Just rewind the video a little bit. Look at my coins. Look how much I spent finishing this set. Well, I didn't spend obviously all 2.5. That would make no damn sense. But I spent quite a bit. You know, this was after me picking up a bunch of pieces, and what I had left over, I had just enough for me to finish the set. So that's what we went ahead and did, and now we get offensive Oop Master Deion Sanders. And again, the card just looked very glitchy, like too good for me to ignore. I wasn't gonna do it, but then I really looked at how good the card is. The card is stupid good. Like, it's a very, very good receiving card. So that's why I went ahead and got it. So we got both Deion Sanders, and I got a ton of new upgrades and chemistries and a whole bunch of different combinations of things that I did with the team that hopefully you guys are looking forward. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this little post-com of me unlocking both cards. Now we're going to jump into the actual lineup and all the changes and how it affects not only these two guys, but everybody else I got. Hopefully you guys enjoy. Peace. Alright, you guys just see me completing both Deion Sanders sets. So let's take a look at the other moves we went ahead and made. First and foremost, you see I have 93, now 94 due to the chemistry upgrades. Adrian Peterson. Now this card right here looks absolutely the exact same thing as the 92 overall. But he is +1 at, you know, almost every category, and I'm really looking forward to that. Now, I did pick up Howard. I sold the Damian about 3-4 days ago, and the very next gameplay that I show, because you're not going to see any games with the team that you're about to see right now for a few days, because, you know, I didn't upload yesterday. The gameplay I was supposed to upload yesterday, I was going to upload today, but then the promo dropped and I did a whole bunch of videos. So the videos I was supposed to upload today are going to be uploaded tomorrow. So you guys aren't going to get any gameplay with the team you're seeing now, most likely until Sunday. But, yeah, I sold LaDainian Tomlinson. He fumbled 2 times for me in one game, costing me, I would like to think, costing me the game. So I sold him. I sold him in frustration, and yeah. It's a good thing I did, because this 94 or 93 AP came out. 91 speed, 92 agility, 87 carrying, which should hopefully help him out a lot. 94 ball carry vision, 91 elusiveness, 94 trucking, with 91 juke move, and also almost 90 strength. Don't hurt me, AP. Don't hurt me. So he does have tier 2 of bruiser back chemistry equipped. So he's getting +2 trucking, +2 stiff arming, also +1 carrying, which helps him out as well. And also his stiff arm is already really high. So his stiff arm is at a 96. A 96. So that right there is definitely going to help me with getting by defenders who are pursuing at a good angle. If they're square up with me, then obviously I'm going to utilize his trucking, maybe try a spin here or there, but for the most part, I want to utilize his massive trucking and strength. But for the most part, I like to run outside. I don't really try to run through gaps. I like to hit the outside, and hopefully my blocking will prevail, allowing me to just, run up the sidelines. And if I'm being ran upon at a good angle to where I'm unable to truck, if I'm running straight and somebody's coming down at a 7-8 o'clock angle, there's no way for me to truck them. So that's when the stiff arm will be utilized. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. First and foremost, as I said that earlier, well, he has to hold on to the ball. If he holds on to the ball, then he's going to be a fantastic running back. Problem is, his cards never hold on to the ball. So I'm trying this one out, and hopefully this one will hold on to the ball. I did try Jordan Howard. When I sold LaDainian after my very first game, I went ahead and played a few more, and Howard was the starting running back on all of them, and he pretty much didn't do anything for me. He actually fumbled the very first game I had him. I fumbled, I think, 4 times in a span of 5 games. It was so frustrating. Again, all those games are going to be uploaded tomorrow, including I even played a Madden Challenge finalist that made it down to Burbank. I got matched up in a head-to-head against FMB Monster. So that should be a fun video for you guys. But yeah, so we got Adrian Peterson. I'm really excited about that. And then we got Donald Penn, and then we got Peters. So I got both of these big behemoths to be on the sidelines, just watching the defense, waiting and scratching for them to get us the ball on offense so they can head on the field and just start pancaking folks. So we have 91 run block with Donald Penn and also 89 with Peters. And what makes them really good, I sold Delaney Walker. I'm going to show you guys everybody that I sold. That's how I'm able to purchase everything and still get the coins that I got. 91 strength, and then Peters has 91 strength as well. So that strength is going to help out a lot in just bowling folks over. You see, they're not the fastest, but I don't need them to be really fast. I just need them to really block. And he also has 87 catching and 83. So that catching is definitely good enough for me to sneak a few passes in. That way you don't get too, not familiar. That way you can't just load up on the run. I have to sneak passes in. If I just continuously run, then you're just going to over-prepare for it, and then I'm going to be in trouble. I need to sneak in a few passes just to keep you off balance, and they definitely have the catching to allow me to do that. But there's strength in run blocking because, Penn does have Tier 2 of zone blocker equipped. So he is going to get 2 more run blocking, 2 more impact blocking, another strength, another awareness, and another acceleration. So both of these behemoths should just line up on the outside and create havoc for me. Also, you guys seen the wide receiver Deion. Let's go ahead and take a look with his attributes. So he has 94 speed, which is really fast, 94 catching, 95 elusiveness, 96 spec catch, 93 route running. His catch in traffic is very, very weak. But he's like a Deshaun Jackson type, somebody who I'm going to have to really utilize his speed and try not to make sure there's not a lot of traffic around him. So with his chemistries, he gets +1 catching, +1 man zone, spec catch, and route running due to the primetime chemistry. And this is if you have both Deion's equipped in the starting lineup. So obviously man coverage, zone coverage doesn't affect him, but catching, spec catch, and route running do. And then he also has, on the defensive side of the ball, defensive Deion, zone and man help him out. So you also have the playmaker ability as well. So the receiver we sold was Ed McCaffrey. I actually have to put Herman Moore at the number 4 spot right here. I should just put Deion number 1, just because Deion is so fast. And I think that's exactly what it is we're going to do. Well, you go ahead and compare just more speed, elusiveness, and route running and jumping. And when I do pass the ball to Momo, it's usually routes where I'm depending on his speed. So we'll see. We'll see what Deion on the outside has to offer with Moss in the slot, as well as Jerry Rice, and then we're going to put Herman Moore right here. So we do this position only. Okay, so we got a new running back, we got 2 new tight ends, and we also got a brand new, I said running back, wide receiver, and Deion. Now, defense is where we made a ton of changes. Let's take a look at this. We, first off, went ahead and got limited edition Justin Houston. This card, compared to Von Miller, was extremely similar. Like, pretty much almost the same thing. There was not much of a difference. And the thing that made me get this card, because I can still get the defensive chemistries unlocked without the Justin Houston, is that Von Miller didn't really do too much for me. I highly recommend Khalil Mack over Von Miller. Khalil Mack put in work for me while I had him. Von Miller, not so much. I don't think I remember calling Von Miller's name once. Khalil Mack, though, an animal. So I'm going to try out Justin Houston, see how he does. If he gives me similar results to Von, I'm probably just going to go back to Khalil Mack, because I definitely had noticeable success with him. But let's take a look at his chemistries with the defensive freeze maxed out. 87 speed, 89 strength, 89 excel, 93 tackle, 89 play rec, 94 block shed, 94 pursuit with a hit power of 91. So with Ultimate Freeze chemistry, he's getting +1 strength, tackle, pursuit, and play rec. And then he's getting another agility, speed, acceleration, man coverage, and zone coverage. Excuse me. So that right there was just what really made me want to get tier 2 of defensive freeze, because I only had tier 1. I was like, damn, in order for me to get tier 2, I'm going to need Houston. I'm going to need a few more defensive players. And when I seen what tier 2 offered, +1 man, zone, and speed, I was like, being able to add that to Deion, being able to add that to Chan Bailey, who I already had, I was like, it's a must. So that's what I went ahead and got them for. I also got the Ultimate Freeze and Ndamukong Suh. The Ndamukong Suh looks amazing. Now, you guys know I do get +2 block shed for the entire team due to Olivier Vernon. So his block shed goes up to 94, 93 power move, and because the power move is added by 2 thanks to Aaron Donald, 89 play rec, 89 pursuit, 86 play rec, 93 power move, 94 block shed, 86 tackle, 96 strength with 77 speed. So he gets a ton of boost as well as the freeze chemistry. So that right there was good. Now look at 97 overall Jevon Kearse. Now Too Tall Jones, I highly recommend. The only reason I went with Jevon Kearse is because I was infatuated with this 91 overall. Because his 91 overall did such a good job for me. I'm like, you know what? Let me go ahead and try it out. Too Tall Jones is an animal. Animal. If you can get your hands on a Too Tall Jones, you go on ahead and do it. That card is disgusting. So I was like, you know what? If this card plays better than the 91 overall, I'm better off getting this card. I love finesse move guys on my edges. And that's exactly what he provides. And thanks to all of the boost, he has a 92 block shed, an 88 power move, a 95 finesse move, an 88 play rec, 86 speed, 89 strength, 89 acceleration. This card, I need to take a look at his traits real quick. This card, look, I should take a look at Justin Houston. They really need to put traits on the card. I really apologize for the coughing, guys. Hopefully it's not bothering you guys too much. He has to have swim move, trait, all that stuff. So swim move, yes. Spin move, yes. No bull rush and no high motor, no strip ball, but big hitter, yes. So that's very important that he doesn't have bull rush move. He has spin and swim. So those are going to be his moves to get by the offensive tackle, guard, tight end, whoever he gets matched up with. And I definitely think that's way better than a bull rush. And 95 finesse move because he has edge blitzer tier 1. And tier 2 would be +1 speed, finesse move, and he would get 96 finesse move. But unfortunately, there's just no way for me to do that because there's no edge blitzer uniform. So it's just no way for me to go ahead and do that, unfortunately. But this Jevon Kearse looks disgusting. 97 overall. Why not? And then our defensive line, our cornerbacks took very, very big upgrades. I went ahead and sold Night Train Lane. And I'm going to tell you guys who I sold and why I went with other personnel. So first and foremost, 99 overall Deion Sanders. He has all 3 chemistries maxed out. So he's getting +1 strength, tackle, pursuit, and play rec. That right there doesn't really help him out too much. The play rec and pursuit, but the strength and tackle, he's very weak when it comes to both of those. So that doesn't really help him out too much. But +1 agility, +1 speed, +1 acceleration, man and zone, all help him out. The prime time chemistry gives him another man and zone on top of another catching. Lockdown tier 2 is going to give him +2 man and zone on top of another agility, another play rec, and press. 99 man coverage, 98 zone. So this right here lets me know that attributes are not going to surpass 100. They won't. They cap at 99 because technically he should have a man coverage of 100 because the man coverage, I believe, stock is 96. 97 right here with +1. 98 right here with +1. 99 with tier 1, and then 100 would be locked down tier 2. So he technically should have 100 man coverage, but it looks like they cap out. But I mean, hey, that's going to be the title, 100 man coverage. You don't see it, but technically it's there. It should be there, right? Because you know how when golden tickets come out, they have 103 agility, but you know, I don't understand why they don't let it cap out at 100. I mean, why is it capped at 99 when golden tickets go above that? And Ultimate Legends and stuff like that. I'm not sure. But he technically has 100 man coverage. But again, it's capped out at 99. 98 zone, 97 play rec. So this man has 96 agility, 99 man, and 98 zone. Now I know some of you guys are going to sit back and be like, Nelson, you always preach about how press can make a big difference and how you would choose press in similar cards. If the cards were very similar, but one person had substantial amount of press than the other, I would obviously go with the guy with press. And the reason being is that, once again, press can change the entire outcome of a play. If you have one good read that you're looking at, we all have our reads. As soon as we say hike, we're looking at our very first read. Before we even step on the field from the huddle, when we select our play, we know which player we want to pass it to. If they get jammed at the line badly, that person's done. Don't even worry about it. You have to look elsewhere. And press can be important. Not a lot of people like press or think it's important, but I personally do. And you take a look at Deion, he has 63 press. That's terrible. He's not going to be able to press an iron to a shirt. This man cannot press anything. So why would I get him if I highly value press? Because this man's speed is disgusting. This man's acceleration is disgusting. This man has the speed to make up a poor press. Unless it's a hike and throw immediately as soon as the press is broken, Deion Sanders will catch up to absolutely anybody on your team. I don't give a damn who it is, because he is the fastest player in the game. No matter who it is, he's going to catch up, and he's going to make up ground because he has 96 speed. In some instances, unless it's a streak, being beat on press will help Deion Sanders out. Let's say you want to throw an out route, and he gets beat on the press. Now he's kind of behind, and sometimes they kind of put themselves in better position to go on ahead and defend it. Or let's say it's a C. Well, C routes are pretty much unbumpable. But you know what I mean. Sometimes they're just in better position if they break the press. Sometimes. But unless it's a streak and my safety is not in a deep blue or anything like that, I don't have to worry about it because he's going to have the speed to make up. And 99 man covers, technically 100, and 98 zone should make him a lockdown defender. he should be able to go on ahead and do a very good job of staying with with the offensive receiver as good as anybody for a long time, because I don't know how much longer it's going to be. It might be a while. With the way they're slowly pacing overalls, might be a while before we get somebody that can have this type of man coverage and zone coverage. So 96 overall Deion Sanders, maxed out with all three chemistries. 96 speed, 97 acceleration, 96 agility, 99 man coverage, technically 100, 98 zone coverage, 63 press, 97 play rec, 94 catching. On the opposite end, we have 96 Champ Bailey. And I went with Champ Bailey. Now, mind you, the corners I had before were Josh Norman, Night Train Lane, Xavier Rhodes, Stephen Gilmore, and Mel Blount. Now, I looked at Bailey, and he already had 92 speed. Once I realized that Tier 2 came with +1 speed, I was like, wait a minute, this gives him 93. So this gives him right here the edge on being extremely quick. You know, when they're fast, I don't have to really put my safeties in deep blues if I know they have the speed to keep up with the receivers. If he's on a Randy Moss, I feel safe for the most part, unless he gets torched badly. But for the most part, I feel comfortable putting my safety in a flat route to try and jump something quick underneath, knowing that if you want to streak whoever it is you got, Champ Bailey should do a pretty good job of keeping up because he's quick. So he has 95 man, 93 zone, 94 play rec, 94 agility, and 93 speed. He can get up to 94 if I've picked specialist tier 2. Just unfortunate there's no way for me to really work that around. But he does have, unless the only way I can probably do it is if I went for the middle linebacker Perfect, the team of the week Perfect, and I swapped out Cam for Krause. But I really, because Cam is like, with no chemistries, Cam is like, chemistries are a very important thing this year. And they can really help out a lot of different players if you happen to match up, your chemistries. Like, pick specialist tier 2 is going to give 4 guys, unless they have, pick specialist times 2, like Xavier Rhodes or something like that. But for the most part, they're going to give, a handful of people +1, sometimes +2 in very important stats. But yeah, so this Champ Bailey looks incredible. A lot of speed, great man coverage, and whatnot. So in the middle, I went with Ramsey to go on ahead and utilize his 93 speed, now 94 due to the chems. With all chemistries, with all 2 chemistries, tier 2, he turns into a phenomenal corner. Originally, I had Xavier Rhodes there. Both of them had 89 man coverage. But I looked and I was like, with the chemistries, this Ramsey is better than Rhodes, in my opinion. Better than Rhodes because he's faster. He has the chemistry of Ultimate Freeze, which gives +1 zone, man, and speed, on top of Lockdown, which gives more man and zone. So what looked like his weak point, which was zone and man, with both tiers unlocked, tier 2s unlocked, you're adding +3 to his man and zone, which brings both of them up to 92. And I was like, that's great. On top of 94 speed. So whenever I come out in heavy pass coverage, I have speed all over the field, which is very important to me. I need to be able to keep up with your receivers, and I'm definitely going to be able to do that. Underneath, I still have Gilmore, because Gilmore is very good. I decided to keep Gilmore over Nitro Lane, over Blount, over Xavier Rhodes, because his man coverage is extremely high. And whenever he's on the field, it's going to be a man-to-man situation. I'm not going to come out in dime, because I don't run any dime. I run dime 1-3-6, but I'm blitzing one guy, and my first 3 corners are in coverage, so I don't have to worry about it. So when my number 4 corner is on the field, it's going to be a man-to-man situation. Every once in a while I'll sneak in a zone out of quarters, but for the most part, it's going to be man-to-man situation. and he had better man coverage than Night Train Lane and Blunt. Now, both of those guys did really good in zone coverages, but not the best in man. Night Train Lane would get beat in man coverage a ton. Same with Mel Blunt. Same with Josh Norman. If there was another cornerback that I can get over Josh Norman, I would. I'm not a fan of Josh Norman. None whatsoever. Really not a fan of him. But he's going to do better as the number 5 spot. Whenever he's on the field, more likely it's going to be man-to-man coverage, and he is going to do better than Night Train Lane and Mel Blunt. But I'm not a fan of this card. Hasn't really done too much for me. But that's the defense we went ahead and got. I'm really looking forward to seeing how everybody does. Right here, I have Deion as well as a kick returner, and this is the defensive Deion. Now we're going to go on ahead and take a look. I spent a lot of coins. I started at just over 3 million, and now I have 2.5, and thankfully some of the cards that I have were really, really expensive. We're going to take a look at everything I went ahead and, well, this is everything I bought. I bought all of these, obviously, to go into set. I didn't buy that barely for that much. I lost out, but thankfully I did because I bought them cheaper. So these are the guys I went ahead and bought to put into sets. You'll see I bought Peters twice. One to go into set, one for me to keep. Like I bought all these guys to go in the Deion set. So that's everybody I bought. You see I bought Peters and Penn down here. Then I bought another Peters and Penn so I can go ahead and keep. But let's go ahead and take a look at everything that I sold to get back to these coins. Yes, I sold all my elite badges. The rest of them I had left. I'm not sure how many there were, but I sold all of them. Each and every single one of them I sold. I sold Night Train Lane for $630. Again, he is a monster in zone. And man, not so much. Again, not a lot of people run man. I probably run man more than I should. But man coverage with the cornerbacks that I have, I really think is glitchy. On top of, you don't come across it too often. So I think a lot of people get caught off guard when they come out at man-to-man. And I know I have the speed to keep up with your receivers. If you want to get glitchy and try and streak them, I don't have to worry about it. So I can take chances and putting my safeties in purples to try and jump a C route or something like that and try and stop anything towards the sidelines. Meanwhile, my cornerbacks are, running around, keeping up with your receivers and being able to be fast enough to stay over the top. Not a lot of people are prepared for that. I can tell when I play people and they just really pass heavy and I come out in man-to-man and do my adjustments, they just look confused, because they just don't really see it too often. At least that's what I like to think. I sold McCaffrey because I didn't need him because we got Deion. I sold Rose, Tutar Jones. I still have Mel Blunt and Von Miller on the auction. So I still have close to 1 million coins left in 2 players. Well, if I sell them for around this price. I still have so I have over 1 million coins. I still have Delaney Walker on the auction block because I picked up Penn and Peters. I sold my 90 overall signature AP. Obviously didn't need him anymore because I got 93 frees. I sold Dockett because I went ahead and picked up Ndamukong Suh. Sold McDonald because, again, I picked up 2 tight ends today. Sold Henry. I use him for my salary cap. I don't play salary cap anymore. I still have a handful of salary cap elite players that I need to sell. These players I pulled from my bundle earlier today. These guys right here. I pulled them off from the bundle. The 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I sold close to 35 elite badges because I knew my coins were going to be low. I spent a ton doing the Deion set, buying, all the cards I showed you guys before. And I knew that, tomorrow there's going to be legends, and I obviously need to have coins for them if I'm going to pick them up. So I need to max out as many coins as possible and sell all my badges. And I'm going to be able to get a lot more badges because I have a ton of cards, a ton of gold cards to sell because of all the packs. Well, not sell, but put into badge packs because of all the packs I opened today. Have 180 gold. Look at all the bronze and silvers that I can put in the badge packs, and I can probably get another 10 or more elite badges out of that. So I'm gonna get me some more coins pretty easily with the badges. So yeah, really looking forward to seeing how this team plays. Again, unfortunately, I'm not gonna be able to get you guys gameplay most likely until Sunday. Also, my chemistries I have locked down for Deion to go on ahead and give him tier 2. I have Edge Blitzer just specifically to have tier 1 done for Jevon Kearse. I don't have anybody with tackle machine. What you call it? Teddy Bruschi does have tier 1 unlocked by himself, but I don't have a third player to give me tier 2 if I were to use his uniform, so there's no sense in that. Big hitter, I do have big hitter. I'm one away from big hitter, which would only benefit just 2 guys, I think. But I'd much rather just give it to Edge Blitzer. Just give Jevon Kearse +1 finesse move and just make him a little glitchier. I do have the stadium, the free stadium, the pick specialist stadium, which I think is dope. And yeah, those are my chems and everything. So hopefully you guys enjoyed, and hopefully you guys are looking forward to some gameplay of this team. I know I am. It's your boy GS Mel. We're going to go on ahead and be signing out. I need to get rid of this damn Von Miller and sell him. It's really just me and one other guy that constantly keeps undercutting each other. I had this card at like 850 at one point, but he will undercut me by 5K every time. And we undercut each other, and I got all the way to the point where I am now with less than 700. He had that 700, I put at 695, and now he undercut me 5K again. You see what I mean? We're literally just undercutting each other 5K each and every single time. I gotta sell this card because with Houston now in Khalil Mack, yeah, this card is definitely gonna be cheaper. So I'm trying to get as much as I can for this card while I can. Let me see if I can just bait somebody. If I can just get 600K or more for this card, I would be extremely happy. So let me see if I can see if somebody will bite for 600. Maybe start a bidding war. We'll see. Maybe. But let me see. And then I have Mel Blunt. I've been getting undercut all damn day. See, he's down to 260, and he was selling for freaking. He was selling for like 330 yesterday. But because we have the limited edition, he's going to be more expensive than the base one. So we're going to put this one up for let's do 245. So again, that's the end of the video, fellas. Hopefully you guys enjoy. It's your boy GS. We're going to go on ahead and be signing out. Peace!